Geez, isn't it convenient that question asked of Josh Frydenberg happens on exactly the same day that Chris Bowen is starting to do the pushback, suggesting the Liberal Party is politicising the event. Geez, how incredible that the convenient decision is to say. And again, the idea that in our national attention span, 3 days. OK, we've all said the right things for 3 days, but now let's all go back to our corners. Garbage. As you have been showing on air and as I know in your heart, and it has been extraordinary to see the insight that because of your closeness and being of literally this community, not metaphorically, this community in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, the pain that is being lived, the accordance to the faith that means the funerals aren't happening 10 days, 2 weeks, they're happening within 3 and 4 days. The process is...
As soon as the bodies are released, it would normally be sooner. But
yeah, and that's the point.
The police have to gather all the forensic evidence they need,
Yeah, we're seeing everything at 11. Why wouldn't we? Because of the tragedy, because of what's happening here, because of the compounding nature of it. Again, when you see all of these families, what's the experience like to be there and to look into their eyes? Because a country just feels for them and loves them and loves them.
It's hard to express the tragedy, the heartbreak, the trauma. I mean, I'm doing so many interviews on air every day with the family members of victims, and I mean, you've seen it on air. You can't stop yourself from breaking down and sobbing. But also, Paul, I'm speaking to so many people who don't want to go on camera, understandably, because they're worried for their safety. But it's not just me because I'm close up to it. The whole Jewish community feels the same. We have felt the same for the past 2 years, but now since Sunday night, we are all feeling the same. Everyone here, I mean, there are thousands of people turning up at 6:30 every night here for the lighting of the Hanukkah candles, for the prayers, for the songs, and you can hear perhaps they're still singing and prayers in the background now. And everyone's hugging each other, everyone's shedding tears, sobbing, crying. Our lives have changed. Do we have a safe life here in Australia anymore, Paul? No one can guarantee our safety. No one can say to us, you will be safe going into a synagogue, your children will be safe going to school. How do we live like this? What future do we have here? We just had Ed Hamalji, the most popular Jewish chef, has closed his doors today, saying he doesn't feel safe anymore. He's too big a target. Police were regularly visiting him because he's experienced such harassment and graffiti and vandalism and death threats over the past 2 years. Many of those incidents have been in the news, others haven't. So for Chris Bowen to say the Liberal Party is politicising this, no. Sussan Ley was here tonight. She gave an amazing speech, a very strong, fiery speech. Fire I haven't seen from her before. She's standing with us. She's standing side by side. Multiple members of Shadow Cabinet have been here in and out every single day. Why hasn't the Prime Minister visited a synagogue? He went to St Mary's Cathedral tonight. Why hasn't he visited a synagogue? Because he'd be heckled? Well, he has to put up with that. It doesn't mean he can't pay his respects at a synagogue. You know, Tony Burke turning up here when I was on your show the other night under the cover of darkness. He can't face the Jewish community because they've let us down so badly.
Well, this is me talking again about, as we all do, about the Prime Minister now effectively, as I say, hiding in plain sight. I'll get to this development via the Australian newspaper in a moment or two's time, but as always, love you, Sharri, love to everyone. This is an Australian tragedy. And again, us, them, and there's more of us, and we love you. Thank you, mate. All right.